You don't see the world as it truly is, you see it through the filter of your own mind, and often that filter limits you more than any external obstacle ever could. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve success," or "I'm destined to fail," are not reflections of reality. They are just narratives you've adopted over time. Stoicism teaches us a profound truth. The world does not need to change for you to be happy. Instead, you need to change the way you see yourself. When you shift your perception, your entire reality begins to transform. In this video, I'll share life-changing lessons from Stoic philosophy and personal experiences that have shaped my journey. Don't just listen, immerse yourself, reflect on each idea, because one small shift in your perspective today could ignite massive changes in your future. 1. Turn dreams into reality. Picture yourself standing before a breathtaking masterpiece, a vision where every dream you've ever had has come to life. You see yourself thriving, filled with joy, purpose, and inspiration. But then, in an instant, the image fades. Reality takes over, and you're still struggling, trapped by self-doubt and fear. What happened? Why does that vision feel out of reach? The answer is both simple and profound. The way you see yourself is the very thing keeping you from turning your dreams into reality. Stoicism isn't an abstract, outdated philosophy. It's a practical guide, a beacon of clarity and courage in the face of life's challenges. As Epictetus wisely said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." So who do you want to be? A dreamer who hesitates, or someone bold enough to take action? Dreams don't come true by accident. They aren't the result of luck or fate. They are built through action, persistence, and the courage to embrace failure. Thomas Edison, the mind behind the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times, but he didn't see failure, he saw progress. I have not failed. I've just found a million ways that won't work. This is Stoicism in action, turning setbacks into stepping stones for greatness. But what happens when the world seems to work against you? How do you stay strong when the obstacles feel insurmountable? Marcus Aurelius, Rome's philosopher-emperor, left us a powerful truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can't control the world, but you have absolute control over your perception and response. Stoicism isn't about wishful thinking. It's about seeing reality clearly and acting on it. Stop waiting for miracles. Dreams don't come true without action. The first step? Define what you truly want. Don't just say you want success or happiness. Be specific. Who do you want to become? What impact do you want to make? Then start small. Stop waiting for perfection. It will never come. Seneca once said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." Fear and hesitation create the illusion of difficulty. But once you take the first step, you'll realize your fears were never as real as they seemed. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" flip the question, "What if I succeed?" Let that thought fuel your momentum. Don't let fear rob you of your potential. Let faith and action lead the way. Look at those who dared to dream and took action to make it real. They weren't more gifted or special. They simply believed in themselves and remained committed. They stumbled but didn't let failure define them. They faced hardships but refused to let obstacles stop them. So what about you? Will you be defined by fear or by action? Remember, dreams aren't a destination, they're a journey. Every step, big or small, moves you forward. It's not about speed, it's about persistence. Keep going, transforming pain into power. Pain is an unavoidable part of life. No matter how wealthy, successful, or fortunate you are, no one escapes loss, failure, or heartbreak. But what truly defines us isn't the suffering itself, it's how we respond to it. Some people crumble under the weight of adversity, never finding the strength to rise again. Yet others, from the depths of their deepest struggles, unlock a resilience they never knew existed. So, what makes the difference? Ancient Stoic philosophy answered this question over 2,000 years ago. Pain isn't an obstacle, it's an opportunity for transformation. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, hardship isn't something to avoid. It's a path that leads to growth. The first step, acceptance. To turn pain into power, the first step is acceptance. Not as surrender, but as understanding. Some things in life are beyond our control. Seneca put it simply, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Shift your perspective to, what can I learn from this? It's not just a theory. Real people have embodied this mindset in extraordinary ways. Take Ludwig van Beethoven. Losing his hearing was a devastating blow for a musician. Many assumed his career was over. But instead of succumbing to despair, he created masterpieces in the silence, including Symphony No. 9, one of the greatest compositions of all time. His words still resonate today. I will seize fate by the throat. It shall never wholly overcome me. Beethoven transformed his greatest struggle into his greatest achievement. And while you don't have to be a musical genius to apply this mindset, you can take small steps in your own life. Practical steps to build strength. When facing a challenge, pause and ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? What actions can I take right now? Don't let emotions take over. Instead, find concrete ways to move forward, whether it's journaling, meditating, or talking to someone you trust. Facing your pain rather than avoiding it is the key to growth. You might think, that's easier said than done, and you'd be right. No one claims this path is easy, but that's exactly why it's powerful. True strength isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about how you rise through it. Life isn't always fair, but fairness isn't what defines you, your response does. The difference between those who thrive and those who don't isn't the number of hardships they face, but their ability to rise above them. So the next time life throws an overwhelming challenge your way, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, how will this shape me? Because in the end, only you decide who you become after life's storms. And once you learn to turn pain into power, you'll discover something even greater. Many things in life aren't worth worrying about. Too often, we get lost in trivial concerns and distractions, losing sight of what truly matters. So how do you keep your mind clear and your heart focused? The answer lies in the next step of your journey. Focus on what truly matters. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions, endless news updates, the chaos of social media, and relentless expectations from those around us. We rush through our days, buried under endless to-do lists, always chasing after something. But in those rare, quiet moments, have you ever stopped to ask yourself, am I truly investing my time and energy in what really matters? Or am I simply following a script written by someone else? Over 2 millennia ago, Stoic philosophy uncovered a timeless truth. Happiness and peace don't come from controlling the external world, but from mastering how we perceive and respond to it. True strength lies in governing your own mind. When you realize this, distractions lose their power, and you become free to focus on your core values, on the things that genuinely deserve your time and effort. Consider the life of Albert Einstein. Despite being one of history's greatest scientific minds, he never allowed himself to be consumed by the lure of fame. He once said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value." His legacy wasn't built on awards or recognition, but on meaningful contributions to humanity. His dedication to what truly mattered not only shaped his scientific achievements, but also made him a symbol of wisdom and integrity. So how can we, in the midst of our chaotic lives, learn to focus on what's truly important? 1. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. This principle lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. You cannot control other people's actions, the weather, or unexpected twists in life, but you can control your attitude and response. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? This simple question helps filter out unnecessary worries and directs your energy toward what has lasting significance. 2. Cultivate gratitude for life's simple moments. Modern society constantly urges us to want more, do more, and be more. But true happiness comes from appreciating what we already have. As Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Real wealth isn't measured by possessions, but by contentment. Take time each day to appreciate life's small joys, a peaceful morning, a warm embrace, or a quiet moment with a hot cup of coffee. 3. Be mindful of the company you keep. Not everyone deserves your time and energy. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." The people around you influence your mindset and well-being. Choose to surround yourself with those who inspire and uplift you. And don't hesitate to distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your spirit. In the end, you are the sum of the people you spend the most time with. When you focus on what truly matters, you shift not only your perspective of the world, but also your understanding of yourself. You gain clarity, purpose, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. The choice is yours. Will you live intentionally or continue following a script that isn't your own? You'll come to realize that happiness isn't found in grand achievements or far-off dreams, but in the simplest, most genuine moments of life. The urge to compete with others or meet unrealistic expectations will fade. Instead, you'll embrace a life filled with purpose, meaning, and deep inner peace. So, are you ready for this journey? If so, show your commitment by hitting that like button. Remember, every transformative journey begins with a single step. Number 4, achieve balance and true success. Have you ever wondered why some people, despite reaching the peak of fame and success, still feel unfulfilled? Why do those who seem to have it all, wealth, recognition, influence, struggle to find peace? The answer lies in balance, something that no amount of material success can guarantee. Stoic philosophy teaches us not just how to endure life's hardships, but also how to understand that true success isn't about conquering the external world, it's about achieving harmony within. Imagine life as a boat sailing across an unpredictable ocean. The winds may howl and the waves may rise, but what prevents the boat from sinking? It's not about controlling the wind or calming the waves. It's about maintaining balance within yourself. So, how do we stay balanced in the midst of life's storms? First, we must stop equating success with mere outcomes. Take Anthony Bourdain, the celebrated chef and storyteller who enthralled the world with his culinary and cultural explorations. He had everything: an illustrious career, global admiration, Yet internally he wrestled with self-doubt and a sense of being lost. His tragic passing left us with a poignant question: does success mean anything if it doesn't bring inner peace? Stoicism reminds us that success and happiness are not synonymous. As Epictetus once said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is achieved by letting go of things beyond our control. True freedom comes when we no longer seek validation from others. True success is attained when we no longer fear failure. Paradoxically, relinquishing expectations is the key to real achievement. Consider Haruki Murakami, the acclaimed Japanese author known for his surreal narratives and deep themes of solitude and self-discovery. Before becoming a writer at 29, he ran a small jazz bar, an unexpected turning point in his life. When asked about his path to success, Murakami shared that he never wrote for fame or accolades. Instead, writing became his sanctuary, a means to maintain inner balance amidst the chaos of the world. He didn't chase success. Success found him. That's the difference when you live in alignment with your true values. In today's fast-paced world, finding balance can feel like an impossible task. However, a simple yet powerful exercise from Stoic philosophy can help: negative visualization. Instead of fantasizing about ideal outcomes, spend a few moments each day picturing the worst-case scenarios: losing your job, failing a project, or even the loss of a loved one. This practice isn't meant to instill fear, but to deepen your appreciation for what you have, knowing that nothing lasts forever. When you accept the worst, it loses its power over you. Ask yourself, what am I truly chasing? Does it genuinely bring me happiness? Am I sacrificing inner peace for external validation? If I lost everything tomorrow, would I still have the strength to rebuild? True success isn't measured by achievements, but by the person you become along the journey. Balance isn't just about personal success, it's about inspiring others through your resilience. Shift the way you see yourself. You are not defined by your accomplishments, but by the spirit you uphold throughout the journey. Once you master inner balance, no achievement can lead you astray, and no failure can break you. If you've made it this far, congratulations on your patience and commitment to self-investment. Every part of this message is a vital piece of the puzzle in understanding balance and success. Keep reading for deeper insights and actionable strategies to transform how you see yourself and empower you to tackle any challenge. Break free from limiting beliefs. Have you ever wondered why you feel stuck? The answer often lies not in external circumstances, but in the limiting beliefs that have silently taken root in your mind. Thoughts like, "I'm not smart enough," "I wasn't meant for this," or "I'll probably fail," aren't just harmless self-doubts. They are invisible chains holding you back from your true potential. Stoic philosophy teaches that what holds us back isn't our circumstances, but how we perceive and respond to them. The philosopher Epictetus, who rose from slavery to become a master of thought, once said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Many of the fears and limitations we feel exist only in our imagination. If they were created by our thoughts, they can also be dismantled by them." Limiting beliefs are not facts. They are stories we tell ourselves, stories that can be rewritten at any time. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt and fear, you will harvest stagnation and frustration. But if you cultivate self-belief and persistence, your garden will bloom with confidence and success. How can you identify limiting beliefs? Pay attention to how you react to opportunities. Do you instinctively think, "I can't do this"? Or do you say, "I'll give it a shot and learn from it"? If your first instinct is doubt, it's a sign that limiting beliefs are quietly steering your choices. These beliefs don't shout, they whisper, nudging you toward the safer, less fulfilling path. To break free, start by identifying and challenging these beliefs. When you hear that voice saying, "I'm not good enough," pause and ask yourself, is this really true, or is it just fear rooted in past failures? Write down your negative beliefs and examine them objectively. More often than not, you'll realize they have no real foundation. Next, replace limiting beliefs with action. Stoicism emphasizes the power of action over thought. You don't need to take massive leaps. Small, consistent steps are enough. Afraid of public speaking? Start by talking to a small group of friends. Feel unqualified for a career change. Learn a new skill, one step at a time. Each small action is a declaration that you can grow and improve. Finally, cultivate gratitude and acceptance. Stoicism isn't just about overcoming obstacles, it's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth. When you view struggles as lessons, they become teachers guiding you towards strength and wisdom. Are you ready to break free from limiting beliefs? Remember, you are not defined by the doubts in your mind. You are defined by what you choose to believe and the actions you take each day. When you shift your perspective, you'll see that no external limit can hold you back, only the ones you impose on yourself. Master discipline and perseverance. On the journey of personal transformation, many people believe motivation is the key to success, but Stoic philosophy teaches that motivation is only the initial spark. The true driving forces behind long-term success are discipline and perseverance. As Epictetus wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom comes from self-mastery, and discipline is the tool that leads you there. Picture a cold, rainy morning. Your alarm goes off and all you want to do is stay curled up in bed. You might think, "Can I skip my workout today?" Does it really matter? This is the moment when discipline must take over. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings or circumstances. It's about keeping commitments even when enthusiasm fades. Marcus Aurelius captured this idea in Meditations. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I have to go to work," as a human being. Your daily actions aren't just about achieving external goals, they shape the person you become. Success isn't a destination, it's the byproduct of consistent effort. A powerful example of perseverance is Angela Duckworth, a psychologist known for her research on grit, the combination of passion and long-term perseverance. In her book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, she explains that success isn't about raw talent, but relentless commitment to goals. At the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, Duckworth found that the most successful cadets weren't the smartest or strongest, but the ones who refused to give up despite challenges. How can you apply this philosophy to your own life? Start with small, consistent actions. Want to improve your health? Don't aim to run 10 kilometers immediately. Begin with 1 kilometer daily and build from there. Perseverance isn't about making huge leaps. It's about steady progress, no matter how small. Don't be ashamed to start from scratch. Don't fear judgment from others who don't understand your journey. The only thing that matters is that you keep moving forward. Discipline and perseverance are the keys to true freedom. When you master them, you gain control over your life, your goals, and your destiny. The road to success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking consistent steps every day. So, take action, embrace the struggle, and keep pushing forward. Your future self will thank you.